देख रहे हैं Reaction Check. Salam Namaste, thank you so much for clicking on this video. As always, welcome to Reaction Check. Usually I do movie trailers that have either been released before or they are supposed to release in the next few months or a few days. आज का जो trailer है, that was actually released back on May 29th, 2015. So ये 3 साल पुरानी movie है. But the interesting thing about this movie was actually banned in India, and the premise of the story is basically, it's an indie film which is unique and very different from the mainstream Indian cinema. As banned in India, this film is scheduled to release in various cities of North America. Directed and written by Raj Amit Kumar, this film shows two parallel stories about religious fundamentalism and intolerance. Shifting between New York and New Delhi, the film Unfreedom is absolutely thought-provoking. So, I mean, this is what they're talking about. I don't know what exactly is wrong in this movie, so we have to actually watch this movie trailer and see what we have in it. Basically, it's written and directed by Raj Amit Kumar. Co-writer is Damon Taylor. Cinematographer is Hari Nair. Editor is Atanu Mukherjee. And sound design is done by Resul Pukuti. I mean, sound design is a very important aspect in filmmaking. I mean, you should not ignore that. It's choti baat hoti hai, par it's great. The cast of the movie is Victor Banerjee, Adil Hussain. Adil Hussain is a great actor. Gupta, Preeti Gupta, Bhavani Lee, Bhanu Uday, Samrat Chakrabarti, Danae, Nason, Seema, Rahmani, and Ankur, Vikal. So this is the cast of the movie. Let's see what we have in this trailer, and then we'll talk about, I mean, was it supposed to be banned, and why is it banned? I mean, I'm interested in actually knowing why this movie is banned.
You have been sleeping for a very long time. Everything is set. They know nothing.
It's such a cliche, like terrorists with long beards.
I'm scared. Papa, I'm gay. I don't want to get married.
Leila, you agreed, didn't you?
Did I have a choice?
We live in a world ruled by the American Wall Street. And the war is to fight against it. It is a war between right and wrong, between the powerful and the powerless. How has Allah gotten into this war?
We are in love, and people who love each other live together. I want to marry you.
Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself into?
Muslims are not the enemy. The Osamas and Omars do not represent Muslims.
This man is weak. We should not let him lie to our own people. We need to send a message to traitors around the world.
This is India. Every half hour, a rape in India.
It's the choice we make when we are most cornered in life that defines who we are. Are you ready to confess?
I must admit that there were certain scenes in the trailer that were really disturbing. I'm not sure if I'll be able to actually watch this film to find out why it was banned. I mean, from the trailer, I can pretty much tell that it's a pretty violent film, and it talks about certain aspects of our society, and sometimes religion is involved in our lives, and it's a big part of our life that actually guides us to do certain things. Well, at least that's how it's actually shown in certain movies or certain articles that I've actually come across, but they may not be true, or they may not be the real representation of what you and I are doing in this world with whatever we believe in. Unfreedom, I'm definitely going to take a look at this movie and see what we have in this movie, because this is a kind of movie that actually makes you feel a little bit from inside, and you're like, oh man, should I watch this movie or not? Or after watching this movie, we'll definitely feel something. It's like one of those movies that you watch and you remember this movie for quite some time, and you somehow don't want to actually remember this movie, but it keeps coming to your brain, and keeps coming into your memory to maybe send out a certain kind of message that you and I maybe ignore or maybe don't want to actually look into or explore. I don't know, this is what I thought about the trailer of the movie. It did what it's supposed to do. It made me curious, and I actually want to watch the movie now and see what is inside the movie. But I don't know if I have the courage, because I'm not as brave as you are. But you tell me if you have actually watched the movie. If you have watched the movie, you can tell me in the comment section below. And if you haven't, would you like to watch the movie? And what do you think about the trailer? हमेशा की तरह बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मूवी और ट्रेलर मेरे साथ देखने का, ये रिएक्शन वीडियो मेरे साथ देखने का. अगली वीडियो तक के लिए बहुत बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा अपना. सलाम, टाटा, गुड बाय एंड एडियोस.